started, so...
Yep, I just started mine too. See who ventures in on
Our little adventure to go
tragedy.
adventuring?
Yes.
Fred, you just stomped on it? No, no big loss. It was just a dodo. Alright, so you wanted... where was it you wanted to go then?
Probably just up into the cold area to see if we could get some more, fur.
Okay.
Just trying to think the best way up.
I think we've got to go this way down to the lake and then up into the hills. We've been playing so many maps, I've kind of forgotten what's what and who's who. Yes, we gotta go this way. Wait, hold on, let me look again. Nope, I was right, we need to go this way. Follow the grassy knoll. I think we went up too high. We needed to be more down in the gully.
Turn back here. Suévez-moi.
You always say that. There is Venusaur. I'm killing you. Yes, there is Venusaur. Did we go the wrong way? I don't know where I'm going.
I don't see you.
I thought I was following you, but I wasn't, apparently. Okay, I'm coming up to the pond right now.
With the Sarcosenchus?
I don't think it's a Sarcosenchus.
Turn around.
But the lake is this way.
No, okay.
We gotta go to the lake to get to the cold area, right?
It's one of the ways, but there's another ramp up, back toward the house.
I just had a Carpo drag me off my my Rex.
Harpo?
Yeah, Carposenchus.
Caprosenchus.
Yeah, whatever. I just had one of those big evil guys try and drag me off my Rex. He failed, of course. He had to meet the wrath of my sword. Where are you at?
I am coming up on the big lake in the middle.
So that's where I'm at.
I just roared. Did you hear me?
I didn't hear you roar. No.
I see you.
I don't see you.
Yeah, I'm up on a ledge up toward... Let's see if I can get down.
You must be behind a tree or something, because I don't see anything that resembles you.
I'm on the next tier up.
Okay, that doesn't help, because there's lots of tiers up where I'm at.
I know. Okay, you're facing the...
Oh, I see you now. I see you now. Yeah, you were behind some trees. Hello, lady. There's actually looks like a Rex coming down off that rock over to your right. Or, sorry, your left. He is now slightly down into the valley and chomping at things. Is that a Rex, or is that a...
I see.
He is...
Is he coming down the...
He should... I don't... with where you're at, up there on that ledge, he should... I don't know what direction you're facing now, because I can just see your RG.
I'm facing directly away from you.
He is down in the valley in between coming into where the lake is. Where the two ranges come together, the two rock faces come together, that little valley, he's right down in there. I think he may have walked. Do you see him?
Not right this second, no.
Alright, I'm gonna head towards him. Oh, is that a little alley? That was an alley. It's not an alley anymore. I had a Troodon picking on my Rex. My Rex just looked at him funny. And then bit him in half. I could probably dump the majority of this meat.
Hello, lady.
Hello, lady. Oh, hey, Darkstorm. How you doing, man? Sorry, I didn't see you come into the chat. I actually play on Linux LMDE. It's got a Ryzen 5600G in it with a 2080. Alright, we ready to go across and head up into the wilderness there? Thank you for joining the chat, Darkstorm. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have my 7K Ryzen showing up here. Just a few days, actually. I'm looking at my map. Why am I looking at my inventory? Alright. Are we wanting to go up onto that ridge, or do we want to go over here to the right onto that other ridge?
We could go to the left.
To the left. Alright, let's start making our way up there.
the thunder is bad up here.
And you can't have any lightning without some
I'm not sure
thunder.
there's...
You're not sure this is a good path?
No.
Well, you know, Rexes are pretty well 4x4s here, so... They go up some pretty steep terrain.
As attested by the times we thought they couldn't catch us.
Yep.
And then they munched on us pretty thoroughly.
Yep. Well, we're definitely getting close. Ooh, is that a cave right there? That might be a cave right there. Hey, hang out for a second. I'm gonna go check and see if that's a... That might just be a weird rock formation, but let me go see.
Maybe. But now would be the time to get our cold weather stuff on.
That's a really steep. There's no way I'm making up there.
Get my cold weather stuff?
Did I? I think mine's on my RG. Rune,
Mine was on.
I need you down here, Rune.
Oh, look at that.
Huh. Okay. Apparently I don't have any cold weather gear.
Yeah, neither do I, which is kind of odd. I thought I put it on there. I don't remember taking it off or putting it in the upgrade station.
Okay, well, I'm in leathers. I could probably go a little further
Me too.
and still be okay.
Let's see what happens.
What could possibly go wrong?
You say that just to jinx us.
Oh, I do? You are cold. Find some warmth soon. Primitive Ichthyornis saddle. Well, I don't think we need that. What are you guys fighting over there? Oh, piggies.
Biggies.
Oh! That's right! We were gonna look for a sheep so that we can have unlimited,
Sharing capabilities.
Yes!
I think that's not a sheep. I think that's the elephant.
Yeah, I think it is. Yes, this is the Mela. However, that other one, that white one running there. Well, maybe they are all the same. Let's see what we've got. Let's see, what are you? You know, I've got a spyglass. I just need to use it. We have sabers. Where did you wander off to?
Just the ledge above.
Ow! That's it. Everybody's way out of control here! Need everybody to calm down!
You first.
Can we share woolly rhinos? I don't think we can we?
No. But we can.
I was just gonna get down and harvest them. Hey, we have RGs, don't we?
Yep.
Do we need to craft that winter gear at a crafting station?
Yeah, I have to do it on the birds, but I don't have the
Metal ingots.
metal that I need.
Well, why didn't we list that amongst our assets?
Greta, I didn't think you were hungry.
Oh, what is das?
Was ist das?
Oh, that's a dead saber. Okay. Oh. Ho ho ho. We have a shelter.
Oh?
And it is warm. I am no longer freezing. You see where my Rex is standing?
Yeah.
There is kind of a little cave over here. Sorry, Fred, I forgot you weren't on neutral. There. So, if we come over here, right? You following me?
Yeah.
Come here. Alright, fine. I will just open the entrance a little bit here. And then we come down here and look, shelter. We're no longer freezing.
Huh.
I wonder if we should kind of make a little little sub base here.
It doesn't seem to go anywhere.
No, it's pretty much a dead end, but it's a shelter, right?
It's good shelter. I'm still pretty cold.
Are you wearing leather?
Yeah.
Because I'm not showing cold at all.
Hmm.
But that's nothing a few hundred fires won't fix.
Let's think about it. Mark it on the map. Let's see. 7 is 71 by 28.
Crafting. Thought I had the Ingram for the forge. Why don't I have the Ingram for the forge? I do have it. I need fiber, flint, hide, stone, wood. Well, I've got the hide. I've got the flint. I've got the stone. I guess that means I only need one thing then. Why is that an attack button? I don't understand. I am going to make a forge.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go find more wool.
Bring an RG over here. I need to unload some things. You flew right over me and just... Lousy RG. Alright, you are gonna take all this wood and all this stone. I'm gonna kind of make us a little bit of a base here. So we just have some place to be, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be about 27 by 71. Okay, I needed some fiber. You are actually going to just stay right here. Alright, forge me. So we're gonna need the stone, the thatch, the wood, the hide, and I don't have to craft a forge at a smithy, do I?
Um, I don't think so.
Oh, maybe I don't have the flint on me. That's what it is, I don't have the flint. That's why. Okay.
That dire wolf was blind.
Why?
Eight other dire wolves went after me, and it just stood there and kind of wandered around like nothing was happening while I ate them.
Well, I mean, you know, he saw the errors of his way and decided to, you know.
Go get it.
That's what I'd do. let's put... we're gonna have to build a foundation, aren't we? Fine, let's build some foundations. How many are we gonna need?
What a lovely arch.
Let's build 4 of them, why not?
Megaloceros. The elk are Megaloceros.
Yes.
Maybe they're confused by Hero just hanging out there.
What, the Dyers?
The dire wolves, yeah.
That could be.
Piggy.
Big A.
Deodon.
Oh, those are the preserve. I thought those were the storage barrels. Need metal ingots for those. That's okay. We've got some metal ingots. We will here in a minute.
Who's howling at me?
The man with the funny hat.
Here you are.
I will take that campfire from you too.
I'm killing piggies and puppies again.
Aw.
Now that hyenodon was fairly pretty. For a second.
Okay, if you get cold, I've got warmth here for you.
Awesome.
Is it getting to be nighttime? Yep, sun's going down because
yep, 16.
it's starting to get cold in here. I should probably do this and get stone. Should be able to have some. How much iron did we need for the winter gear?
Hold on. Okay. Let's see.
One metal ingot and wood. Okay, so let's grab this. Oops.
So 10 for the hat, 16 for the pants, 13 for the chest, 6 for the feet, and 6 for the arms. 6 for the feet, 6 for the shoes, 10 for the hat, 16 for the legs, and 13 for the chest.
So a crap ton.
I think it comes out to be 36 or 40.
Alright, well, I currently have 40 iron in the forge, which is going to come out to be 20 ingots, plus another, I think 10, so we've got 50 ingots total. So if you want to grab what fur we have, we can,
Try and get one set.
yeah. Or maybe split.
Where's Rune?
Rune's in the cave here with me.
Told you to stop.
Another 2 there. Okay, we got tons of stone. I think that's too low for the Rexes to come in here, isn't it?
Yes.
Technically, I'm in another spot here that's considered a shelter. Guess being close enough to the wall is considered a shelter. Hey, Fred. Walk this way. Oh, don't tell me he's stuck. There we go. Okay. Wait, I need that jerky. Give me that jerky back. Take that. Alright, you just hang out here. You want to bring those pelts in here?
Yeah. 320 is what we need for a full set of everything.
For both of us or just for one?
Just for one set.
I knew it was a crap ton. I said it was a crap ton.
Yes, you did.
Okay, well, I better go get some more, You know what, actually? Why don't we do this? Take a bunch of these stones and a bunch of this. Come over here to the pestle and we'll make a bunch of spark powder. Maybe I should go chop down some more trees.
If you're gonna do that, you should take Rune with you.
Whee! Gotta keep the home fires burning. Okay. We had a pile of that scrap metal too, so that's gonna help with the iron. None of that is iron, I need an iron source. None of that is iron, I need an iron source.
I thought there was one on this mountain somewhere.
See, I thought so too, that's why I'm flying around up here, but... And that's really high up. You can land up here. I know you can land up here. There you go. My RG didn't want to land. She was being stubborn. I don't see iron, but I hear a lot of owls. I am freezing my jibbies off because I dove into ice cold water. Alright, there's nothing in this pond. Why do we have this great big huge pond here?
I don't know.
There's gotta be a purpose for it. Be weird for him to just put a pond there with nothing, no meaning.
Not unreasonable.
You know, didn't I come up here to get more wood?
Iron.
Why am I hunting for iron if I came up here to get more wood?
Please let me move just a little bit. Nope.
You need to be set for neutral.
Okay, found some
Found some iron.
iron. Bringing it back.
Okay. I mean, I guess I could just sit here and hammer on rocks and collect iron that way, and
Yeah, it seems awfully slow and you get a lot of rocks.
yeah. You do get a lot of rocks, don't you? Ooh, that's a wolf pack. Holy cow! I just saved a bunch of creatures on this mountainside. That was a good wolf pack.
Well,
And-
it's starting to turn cold.
And I'm getting pelts out of it too, so that's always a
Good.
plus. Woolly rhino horn. 135 pelts. I just found a rune stone.
Okay, that should be enough metal.
I'm at 21 of 200 rune stones now.
Maybe.
Haha, you jumped off a cliff. You're a dumb wolf. And I don't think my RG's following me, so I might have to follow my RG, who just followed the wolf off a cliff. So, who's the stupid one?
The fool or the fool who follows him?
I don't have any glider wings on this, do I?
Nope.
I
you
can't
need
make
some
that
help?
run. Yeah, because I think he's out of whistling range. Oh, no!
What
He's
is-
within whistling range! I managed to whistle him towards me.
Sweet.
That's an owl.
truly warm in this cave.
I think that woolly mammoth is mad at me.
Hmm. Fiber.
There are a lot of monkeys up here.
Well, they have nice pelts.
Are you saying you want me to pelt the monkey?
I don't think we get pelts off monkeys.
I don't think we do. One way to find out.
Oh, but you like the monkeys.
Nope, just hide. Hey, don't fly too far away. I'm gonna need a ride home. Alright, let's head back. I'm coming back with my ill-gotten bounty.
Ill-gotten goody.
Yes, that too.
Okay. So that's one set of chest legs. Oh, that's two chests.
That's an oil vein. Interesting. Okay. Disable follow. Come in here. And we want to grab these pelts out of here. That was oil. We don't need oil. Where did you go to get all that iron?
Oh, over by that island that we went to get all the oil.
Okay.
We have some Deodons coming closer to us.
Deodon in the city. Probably ought to put the hide on your RG, huh?
Okay. So there's pants and a shirt. And boots for you. And we just need the hat and the gloves now. both of us.
So you've got yourself a pair?
Of boots, yes.
Well, no, I'm saying...
I have the chest piece, the legs, and the boots.
Are
We
you
both need...
are you wearing them?
Yes.
Okay, so I can take the ones that are on your RG off here.
You just don't see me anymore.
So I can take
See?
these boots, this chest piece, and these legs off, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're just waiting for the rest of this metal to melt down. Melt. Process.
Okay, so I should be considerably warmer now. I still have my leather
Yes.
gloves on.
And
And I still
your
have
magic
my
helmet.
hide hat on. What are these? Toss those out. Those from random kill. Ooh, we got iron, scrap metal there. That'll go towards the metal stocks that we need. It's a nice little shelter we found here. Keeping us
is.
nice and warm.
That's a good bit of fur there.
Yeah, you're welcome. I brought a lot of that.
Thank you.
Tried to get some iron too, but you managed to get more of the iron than I did, so...
That's okay. Had the pleasure of watching two iguanodons kick a Sarcosenchus bottom.
What?
Where I was, a Sarcosenchus was going around killing things, and there was two iguanodons, and they killed the Sarcosenchus.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I think iron-wise we're okay for right now, huh?
Yeah.
And I don't think we need to necessarily build a house here.
No. But having beds here might make it easier to spawn in if we needed to, I guess. Excuse me.
Could do that. It would give us an alternate for spawning
So, we just need...
in. What do we need here for beds? Bed.
Okay, here's your hat.
We need fiber, hide, thatch, and wood. I think we've got all that. I might need to go get more hide and thatch. Or more hide and thatch. I think I need to go get more... I know what I'm trying to say here.
The thing with the thing and the other thing.
Fiber and thatch is what we're going to need more of. Of course, you're probably using this fiber here to make these outfits, huh?
I am.
Okay, so I will not build
Did you
the beds
get your hat?
Yes, I will not build the beds until you are done making the winter gear for us.
Okay. 2 gloves coming up.
2 glubs.
Gloves. Do they fit, honey?
No! That's not good. Can I get it back? Yes. I just tossed part of my scuba gear out. do much with my jerky in there.
Oh yeah? Attack my Rex, will you?
Well, you know, they just thought the time was right. My Rex is on neutral, so something attacks my big boy, they're not going to like the end result.
I came out just as the wolf turned around and aimed at us. What are those sloth bears upset with?
Probably me over here harvesting things. Time to warm up. Time to get busy. Okay, beds. Rich. And I need the hide. Is all I need at this point. I knew we had hide here somewhere. Where'd we have the hide? Probably on my RG.
I got a bunch on mine.
Yeah, I've got some here. I make a couple of beds so we have a place for our heads. Don't need more than 2. What do you think? Should I expand the foundation out a bit too?
Yeah. That sounds nice.
Well, that means I'm gonna have to get more wood and more. Yes, I know. 1 hour.
1900, it's gonna go dark outside.
Yes. Well, it's 1900 now. It's so. Did we have any wood left on the Erexes, or?
I don't know. Keratin?
What'd you just call me?
I don't care at all. No wood.
There. Got 2 beds up. Go ahead and drop all this stuff off here. In fact, I could probably eat some of these berries. Cause I'm getting hungry. And berries are delicious. So did we have plenty of iron then, or not?
Yes, we had plenty of iron, and now we're just doing the rest of it.
Alright, I'm gonna move this iron over into these storage bins here.
Okay.
We got tons of spark powder here too, so...
You should have some gloves in Hero.
Gloves. Glorious gloves. Alright, now I should be toasty and warm. Let's go ahead and pull this hide off. There's more berries. And we can pull that off. I think we should leave some oil up here.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll leave a little bit of oil. It's only 30, not like it's gonna be huge difference, right?
Nope.
Well, I mean, I guess at this point, if we wanted, we could just, head on out and just let this thing cook, right?
Yeah. Take out most of the spark. Just let it...
Yeah, I pulled all the spark powder out. We'll let it burn the rest of this wood.
Okay.
It's got like 300 wood in it, and that's, I mean, wood's cheap and easy to come by. So... Why are you running so slow?
Carrying a tree.
Why are you doing something silly like that?
Because you said you needed wood to expand the base.
Oh, I already expanded it. I added 2 more foundational pieces.
I caught that. There.
Okay, I am going to leave these hide pieces up here. Is that okay?
That's good.
Or not the hide, sorry, the pelts up here. You didn't like leaving the pelts up here. Okay, take the pelts out of the...
I was hoping we could take the pelts back to the other base and
Then-
upgrade these.
Then pull them out! I'm trying to lighten your load. Take that burned charcoal stuff there. Who needs charcoal?
Hey.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
That is a spiffy little shelter.
It is. Now where do you want to go?
Well, what? We both whistled at the same time. What were we hunting for now? I totally forgot.
Fur.
Oh, we came up here for pelts.
Yeah, we came up here for pelts so that we could upgrade the ones we had, but we forgot to bring them. We couldn't figure out where they went to. So now we have 2 sets. If I can get one to ascended. That would be good, and then we'd have a backup.
Another woolly mammoth. I'm cold. I need to remember to not kill with, or not harvest with my Rex, to just kill with the Rex. Because if I harvest with the Rex, I only get like half the pelt.
Yeah.
Why did you eat him? He was a woolly rhino. I needed the woolly.
Mine's been doing that too. I'm just letting him go.
I must like the flavor of them. Alright, I've got almost 3 stacks of 200. How many more do you want?
We're gonna need more than that. Because the more you upgrade, the bigger the amount that they take.
And here, I thought that was my Rex following me. Boy, was I mistaken. Alright, so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 stacks. What do you think of that? Need
Let's
more?
just go around. Let's go around the mountain and see what we can get.
So we need more, okay.
Yeah.
Fred, you're following me. I'm gonna sword this thing.
Because the last set we had just went way too fast. Yantu.
Yeah, I'm averaging about 180
Uh-oh.
pelts anytime I harvest off a woolly.
Oh.
How's it going?
I got pushed off a mountain by a Yantu.
What?
Ugh.
Why did you decide to do that?
Yes, I decided to do that. Ah, oh, dang it.
Why is my Rex not following me? Is she over encumbered?
Ah, oh, shoot.
How it? Ah, she gets killed.
Because I fell.
Sorry. Yeah, she's pretty loaded. That's why. What do you need, buddy?
Ugh.
Not right now. You can finish it tomorrow. If you wanted to finish it, you should have been watching it. Okay, I'm gonna toss all this meat. Okay, well, do you need me to come and offload everything off of, Rita, don't we? I don't think we have another female Rex.
I got an egg off of her.
Fertilized?
Yes, before we left.
Ah, sweet! Good job. That's why I want you on my team. Alright, so Fred should be... Okay, I'm gonna try and come to you. I need to figure out where you're at.
Hold on.
I've got my
Hero
trusty
made it.
sword. Of course Hero made it. It's in her name, Hero. See, my bite is worse than my bark.
Mine is too, unless I get pushed off the side of a mountain.
These sabers, man, they think they know what's going on, but then they run right straight into the sword and die. So they miss what's going on and I see a drop. I see a drop. I see a drop right here.
Hey, 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 hey.
I see a drop right here. Oh, it's such a lovely drop and a wonderful drop of here. You want me to trank that thing that's coming right towards us?
I don't know if I want it. Sure.
Hey! Okay,
It's
I
gone.
guess we're not gonna trank it. I put one in it, and then By
It
the time-
attacked you.
by the time my gun reloaded, that was all she wrote, so.
No, that Yantu had me at the side. Came up behind me and just pushed me right off the side of the mountain.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing I could do. Each time we dropped, she hit so hard. It was 4 drops and she was out. I didn't have time to do nothing. Tried to back up, couldn't back up. That's only a green drop.
Yeah, that's why I abandoned it.
Well, you left the Rex and Rune there.
Yep. Because I'm coming over to try and trank this Argentavis, but there's a lot going on. Oh, crap. Looks like they ticked off the wrong person. Okay, well, I guess we're not gonna trank those guys. Yeah, there's nothing in that cache. Don't we tame those guys? Are they passive or are they,
Yes, you have to have beer.
Oh, that's right. These guys are the big alcoholics.
Well, there's some Rexes over here.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my king and country here. And then I'll tell him to stand by again and we'll see if we can trank this Rex. See if we can find another female.
2 Rexes. I can't tell if they're female. Black one. Black and white. He's gonna come after us here in a minute. See him?
Yep. It's fighting with an RG. So I might need you to run interference for that RG. Oh, no! It's coming! Ah, it bit me! He bit me again! He bit me again! Ow! Stop it! Well, that was a lot of wasted trank darts.
You tried, honey.
Guess it
That
was
a
my...
female?
I don't know. I didn't care. It was dead. Why should I care if it was male or female? I guess I shouldn't have been walking towards my dinosaurs. You said there was another one over here?
Yes.
Oh. That is an alpha raptor. I'm backing out of this situation.
That Rex is after you.
Yep, so is the raptor. And I led him straight towards us again. They're gonna kill him again. Why are you hurting me? Ah, dang it. Alright, where was that? Did you guys take care of that alpha raptor?
Yes.
None of these things are going as planned.
No.
I'm
That
just
seems par for the course, though.
I'm just wasting a crap ton of trank darts here. Rawhide.
Do we want this rock?
No, we could probably toss the rock. If I jumped off here, I wonder if I could land in the water.
Where?
Don't worry about it. That is an Alpha Carno. Good thing he's way down there and I'm way up here. There it is. Female Topagothness. I am cold and should find some warmth. I need to find something to eat.
I have some prime jerky and hero.
No, I've got some jerky here. I'm gonna toss out this skin.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm just right here. I was coming back to you.
Good morning.
Hello. Alright, let's go this way, I guess. I'm gonna switch over to pistol. Let's switch over to pistol. I'm gonna switch over to bullet.
Here's a mammoth.
Oh. Pelt. Yes. Let's put the pelt on Rune, who's flying away. Alright.
We go up that slope by you. There's a whole bunch of mammoths up there.
Okay. Like this one right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of stuck between the rocks. Stuck in a rock in a hard place. I'm gonna free you right now. Ow! That one kind of smacked me. He wasn't very nice about it. Don't eat him.
Trying not to. Dead end.
I'm over encumbered. I need a RG here. Hold on, maybe I can compensate by tossing this meat off. Let's see.
What do you want me to put into Fred?
Just whatever we have space for.
Weight, stamina.
Oh, for his level. Oh,
Weight.
yeah, let's put it all in weight for right now.
Okay.
Keep him on the ground for a minute. I'm running up to you. I've got a ton of pelt here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of pelt.
Ooh.
What's Fred's weight capacity?
1749.
And it's at what, 14?
Actually, I kicked out all the...
Oh, there's
weight
nothing on
stuff.
Rune. I'll put all this on Rune. Rune is light. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, there's still tons of... I'm gonna toss a lot more of this prime out. No, we're tossing pelts. We don't want to toss pelts. Ah, fine. Let's collect all this stuff again. Okay. There, I recovered the 3 pelts I tossed out for whatever reason. Because this game likes to shift the menus as it's... There.
Hey, maybe we have enough now. Shall we go?
What? We're on a killing spree here.
You're right. Oh, look! Metal.
What? Where's metal?
Right here in this little nook.
Oh yeah, look at all this right here. I flew right over the top of this place. just really like the taste of these rhinos because they double chomp on them every time, don't they?
Hmm.
I admit you are faster than me.
I'm just the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
I don't even exercise. Wait, hold to remove leech? How did you get a leech on you?
Me?
No, hero.
I don't know.
Well, she'll be healthier now because she doesn't have a leech hanging off her face.
Yay, thank you.
Bye.
Woolly rhino. Wolves.
Alright, how much do we have here? A lot, huh? Are we ready to head home?
Yeah, I think so. You want to take Fred?
Yeah, let me put this last set of pelt on Rune here. Let's kick all this meat out of you, lighten your load. Alright, if I wanted to, I could hop on either Rune or...
Yeah. We are...
You took off, didn't you?
No, I was just looking around. I'm just off the thing here. Edge of the cliff here.
Alright, well I've got to walk down the ramp, so...
Right. So it's back the way we came.
Pretty much.
No. Oh, there it is.
I'm just looking for all the bags that are remaining on the ground. I figure, yeah, that's where we came from.
Marty pants.
Hey! Yell at me.
How rude.
Alright, break it up! Break it up! Break it up! What's wrong with you? He was coming at me in a threatening manner.
Like these woolies. Oh, come on.
Why am I hung up on you?
You like her?
Hey, you want to get all that wool?
Yep. Hey.
There's still one more behind you. All right. Are you over encumbered?
Not terribly right now.
Okay. I just saw you standing back there and I thought maybe you were stopped.
Just the usual unloading and loading.
Yes. Now, I don't remember how we got up into this spot. Get hung up on those mammoths every time.
I think this is the right way down. At least one of the ways down. Oh, this is a different way down.
I'm not gonna take the waterfall.
No, thank you.
Do I even know what direction I'm heading here? I am
No,
going
think...
the opposite direction of the house.
Yep.
But I think I'm up on such a high ridge, I don't have any choice but to... I could probably walk down this here. Just take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. Zig of the zag.
Hold on.
Zag of the zig. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, that was a big drop. Ooh, that was another big drop.
You okay?
Yeah. We're just a little hurt. I think we're gonna stop here and snack for a minute.
Hey. Do you see a rune over there?
Rune over where?
On the other s...
Oh no, I killed an onyx. We wanted an onyx.
No, I don't think we want an onyx.
Well, the onyx is the sheep, isn't it?
No. Ovis is the sheep.
Oh, that's right, Ovis. What's the onyx?
Onyx is the bat.
Oh, that's right. What are bats doing out at this time of day?
I think it's the corner we're in. I wonder if we're by a cave. Kind of dropped down into a little bit of a...
I was heading towards the pond.
There's a cave entrance.
Where? Where's the cave entrance?
Kind of behind us.
Kind of behind us.
You
You
came
know what?
down almost right on top of it.
I think I see what you're saying with the rune over here. Yeah, this is a rune over here. Oh, what? How have I been what? How have I been poisoned? It's all gone wrong.
You okay?
Yep, I'm fine. Okay, where's this cave you were saying?
You
need to go to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock, son.
Hey, ready?
As ready as
Over
I'll ever
here.
be.
It's where the bats came from, right here.
Oh, look at that. And spiders. And lizard people. Oh, that was a dung beetle. So dark I can't see. See if this place is mostly safe here.
Okay, 77 by 29.
I feel like I'm playing New Vegas here.
Right?
I am in the cave.
Yes.
Yeah, had that. Does your little bum sting now, huh? Oh, missed him just by a hair. Hit him that time. Should be coming right at me now. Yep. Oh, sheesh, Kate, sword.
Good.
Yep. There was a centipede around here, so be
Yeah,
careful.
I can hear him. Here he comes.
Along with some spiders. Miss me, miss me. We both picked the same target.
It looks like I got the kill. This doesn't look like a deep cave.
Not yet, anyway.
Got him.
That spider's still down here below me here.
Trying to get it, yeah.
Watch out for that. It's up here.
Yep, I got him.
You want to stay up while I go down, or do you want to go down while I stay up?
Okay.
Couldn't even fling your web, could you?
Not hearing anything else.
Man, I'm getting some light, but as I walk towards the light, it gets dark. I don't have a flashlight attachment on this, do I?
No, because you lost it.
Yep.
I think that's it.
So, there's nothing in this cave? Big, huge, fat waste of our time?
No, we got some good kills.
Come shine a light over here and let's see if there's... Nothing over here, no hidden little entrance somewhere. Big old empty cave wall. Okay. Okay, whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry you're disappointed, honey.
Well, I was hoping there was something in here. At the very least, like a loot drop or something, right?
Some of these caves seem to appear when you get a higher level. Did take us by surprise, though. We had the bats flying at us in a weird space.
Yes. Well, what level are you? I'm 87. What level are you?
I'm 80 something. 87.
Alright. I think we're ready. We need to head that way. The way
Yeah,
I'm
we're on
facing
the
is
side of the lake.
Yeah, the way I'm facing is the way we need to go. Gotta walk around this lake because it looks so fake. You are tired. Stop for a moment. Oh, alright. Hey! Oop.
Oh,
What is coming after me?
how presumptuous.
Wow. Okay. I guess it was hungry. It wanted me to be its lunch. Uh-oh. I just had a big server stumble. Like I was walking a really long distance and then suddenly I just got pushed clear back. You're a pretty trike. Alright, almost home. I think we'll get home and call it good, because...
It's almost 10.
Yep. Herp! Ooh, no, that's too far. There we go. There's Inosaur. It's coming after me. It doesn't like me. It's angry. I think I've outrun my Rex.
Yeah, he had to take care of their Xenosaur. Okay.
I gotta stop and rest. That was a long run. You're following Fred, so I need to hop up on you and whistle. I'll stop. Oh, ain't it a kick? Isn't it a kick in the head? these off first. We'll leave that stuff. We'll take that. Pull that off you. Pull this off you. Take all that. We'll take all this. And we'll come back for that stuff. Oh gosh, who made this mess here?
You.
What? Doesn't sound like something I'd do.
Absolutely.
You're always blaming me for things.
You told me to. Your bird feathers are in my face.
Probably. I didn't want to take those harpoons off, but I want to keep those harpoons on them. And we want to drop these plant fiber. Drop that keratin off here. Where are we stashing pearls? Did we have a place we were stashing pearls, or are we just banking them somewhere?
I saw a whole stack in one of the buckets.
Get all of our cleanup done. Then we'll call it a night. Alright, how many of these pelts can I carry at a time? I think maybe 2 stacks at a time, right?
3, if you've got all your stuff off.
Where do you want me to put the pelts? You want me to put them over in the upgrade or the smith?
Upgrade.
Alright, you know what? You're just in my way. Here. Why don't you walk over here, and then I don't have to keep running around you. Alright, everything's off rune. Okay, you've got a ton of pelts here now. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12, 17, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 stacks. And there's still more to come.
Woohoo!
Of course, we would have had a lot more if, you know.
Somebody wasn't a munchy munch.
Yeah, I'm not pointing.
Everything off of her.
I'm not pointing fingers at nothing.
Well, next time we'll hatch the Rex eggs and see if we get another female.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
We can hope.
We
Room's
want to
clear.
take all these, take this, take these, grab all these hides off here, grab that stuff, kick that out. I think we can leave everything else there. Oh, nope, we don't want that. Alright, and Rune, you have my leathers, don't you? You do. Alrighty, I think we're good. I've got everything off of Fred, and I got everything off Rune. Are you good with everything you've had to pull?
Yeah, I just wanted to get the oil really quick and put it in the preserving bins.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna lay down, go bed.
Okay.
Alright, well that's it for me. Later.
Okay.